Hello, my name is Sekit, and we're playing All the Mods Spellbound. And today, we're in the Nether. What are we doing in the Nether? We're looking for this dark-colored block behind us. This is Soulstone from Mystical Agriculture, and we're going to need a significant amount of it to get going with soul crops. So I'm just going to harvest what I hope is a good amount. And we'll take all this Soleum ore too, because we're going to need that. And I'm gonna go see if I can't find a little bit more. Poking around down here, I sure have found something. I don't know what it is. It's all blackstone? Lava? I'll take the gold, if I can get at it. I can jump up. There we go. Let's see what the loot chest has. Okay, Wither Rose. Warp scrolls we have. We always need iron and gold. Anything cool? Leech 7. Neat. There's all kinds of blackstone in here. Overgrown blackstone? I don't know if it's, I think it's just a biome, not a structure. I thought it might be a structure looking at it on the map. I think it's just a biome. Oh, whoa, what was that? Oh, dear. We found, or we were so rudely interrupted, we found what I hope is a new one of these pyramids. I don't think it's the one we saw earlier. Oh, look, and there's a waystone. Isn't this nice? I'll grab that waystone. Handy dandy. Oh, another one of these places. There we go. Watch out, peas. Okay, where's the entrance? Right here. Hey! Darn berries. Okay, here we are. Now, I don't know if there is something under there. That's supposed to be trapped. But the looter mod makes that work not as well. That's too bad. See what we got though. This loot ain't too bad. Alright, another black lotus. More blackstone gold. Another one of those. Elite belt of damage from vampirism. That's right, we got vampirism now. We found something else. I think it's a bastion. Not totally sure. Let's see here. I see piglins. Do we see treasure though? Sweet, sweet treasure. Huh, look at this place. One behind me now too. A little bit of gold. Always welcome. See what else we can find. Here's some loot. Good old loot. Blazing core. Immunity to fire. Immunity to lava. Burns. Lava visibility. Vulnerable to underwater creatures. We might just go ahead and wear this. This is going to help us out in here quite a bit. Let's find the spellstone slot. There it is. And might have that already. We'll take the gilded blackstone. We have the snout pattern. And in here we have claws. Neat. Take the carrots. Okay, it's one of these places. Let's see if we can hit the brutes. Oh, knocked him right off. I hear more boys. Don't know where they are. Let's finish checking out this side before we go too deep into the other side. Alright, it's just kind of a maze over there. I didn't find anything else. We'll sure grab all of this. Ow. And oh my, okay. All kinds of boys. Still not used to or over these bastions. Don't really know how they work yet, like in terms of how they're put together. And I still think they're really cool. Did get our first piece of ancient debris. That's cool. Which one is this? Battle axe. We definitely have that. So let's see if we can't get ourselves out here. I forget if this stuff burns. We're about to find out. Oh! Infernal mobs could present an issue. Let's deal with the spawner here. Did we catch it? We caught it. Oh no! Oh, I knew that spellstone was a good idea. That's basically why we're still alive. So the spellstones are added by, I want to say it's Enigmatic Legacy, and they're really cool. You know, they have upsides and downsides typically. Downside of the one that we're wearing is stuff underwater will give us a real hard time. But we're not in any danger of going underwater here. Now, I think the lava immunity is only temporary, like you can only stay in there so long. The visibility was nice. Did you see how that worked? That was... Well, let's take a quick dive in. You can see everything down here. It's wonderful. So let's grab some gold. Grab some more gold. Good amount of gold. Now we'll raid this last... Oh, a whole netherite ingot. That is sweet. Might do the sword. 1+1 thorns. A darkest scroll. I don't know what it means. Actually, that'll come in handy. And... Blunt ends? I want to say we have... But I'm not super sure. So, let's run home. And get ourselves organized. And see what's next. Oh, this guy's finally up here. If we can just nudge him over to the altar, we can finally do the villager sacrifice. Come on. Come on. Oh, you don't want to go. Come on, you. Oh, if only you could use leads on these boys. They're so difficult. I don't know how close he has to be. Oh, for crying out loud. Come here. Come here. Nothing like a villager, right, folks? Oh my gods. I had an idea. There, what do you think about that? You gonna go up there? You're not. You're gonna go somewhere else. Oh. Oh, now he's picked this one out again. Oh well. Where even is he? Anyway, we'll get him up there someday. Anyway, first thing we're gonna do with all this soulstone is smelt it. We used Silk Touch, so we don't have to smelt it from the soulstone cobble. But like, we do this into smooth soulstone. We smelt this into soul dust, and this we can use to make soul glass. The soul glass with Soleum ingots will make soul jars, which we're going to need for soul seeds. And soul, it's starting to sound like a fake word. We will use this Soleum dust, not to be confused with the soul dust, which we will also smelt, and we have smelted a little bit. It's from this Soleum ore to go ahead and make those ingots. We got a little bit of that already. While we're processing all that stone, we're going to go ahead and make the Soleum Dagger. We're going to have to kill mobs with this to get their essence. Now we're going to need 2 of these, right? Oh, we need prosperity ingots. Okay, so we'll need another 8. Easy enough. Okay. We'll make the prosperity ingots. We will make the Soleum ingots. We will make a gold sword. And we'll make our Soleum Dagger. Now we're going to need 4 soul jars for each soul crop. We'll start out with 4 Soleum ingots. It's just more prosperity ingots with the Soleum dust. And then we'll make the soul glass, which is just glass and this stuff, this soul dust, which we made by smelting down that stone. Now we got our soul jars, and now we're going pig hunting. While we're at it, I was looking at stuff online. We might be able to deal with these boys. He's firing. He's on fire. Now I'm on top of him. Now I'm not. He threw me. I wish he wasn't on fire. It's like every time he hits me, he catches fire. It must be that shield. Getting on top of him. Oh, but he throws you, doesn't he? He's gonna die. Let's make a quick spell here. We're gonna do a projectile. Where's heal? Heal. Proj, heal. Create, right? Let's heal the boy up. Come on, you can let me on. Saddle's on him. Oh, he's a rude fellow. Oh, he hates my guts. Well, I wonder if all that damage aggroed him. Wasn't trying to hurt him. I would hope it would read as environmental, but I'll bet it doesn't. I'm gonna mess around with this for a minute. It was a spell stone that was setting him on fire. And I think, yeah, we got ourselves a friendly boy. All right. Smile. So yeah, those spell stones are pretty powerful. Let's see if we can get a lead on this boy. Looks like it. Come on, buddy. We'll tie you up right here. I promise we'll build you a nice little home. And we're gonna name him Jerry. Hi, Jerry. Kisses? I see a pig. All we do is we take our Soleum Dagger here. Hey, buddy. Kill the pig with it, and we get 1 pig essence. So we'll need, what is it, 8 times 4. We'll need to find about 32 pigs. We could also use a soul extractor. Now, 1 pork chop will give us half a pig. So if for every, 16 pork chops, is it really that generous? It's usually less generous. Okay. So for every 16 pork chops we get, that's 1 less pig we need to kill, and we've enchanted up the dagger, so it's pretty good. So let's go ahead and make one of those soul extractors. Just 1 tier of these. We will need a mystical agriculture machine frame, which looks like it's any stone, 4 iron, and 4 redstone. We'll do that first. If this is a quest, we might want to make soul seeds first. Just prosperity seeds, excuse me, and some of the dust. Soleum dust we're looking for. Where'd our soleum dust? I know we have more soleum dust. I feel like this thing might be glitchy. I think it might be taking the stuff we leave in the crafting table. As I've noticed a few things. Oh, are we out? Yeah, I think this thing needs to be somewhere else. Put it down over here. Okay, we're back. We got a little more. So let's go ahead. We'll start, we got Soleum Cobble this time. Fortune affects this. You don't have to smelt it. You can just use Fortune. So let's see. Where were we? We were going to make some soul seeds. Right? Right. And there's a quest. There's a soul extractor. Where's the machine frame? Literally no idea. Let's try that again. Here we go. Now we're going to need 2 of the daggers, so that'll be... I think it's... Oh, get out of the way, buddy. So that'll be 2 gold swords. Right? Let's get all this together here. Doing a terrible job today. 2 gold swords. We'll need some prosperity ingots. We'll need actually 2 more than that. Holy crap. Hey! Good old villagers. Drive you bananas. Okay. This should hopefully give us 4 of these, right? Yeah, very good. Make the daggers. We'll need a little bit more Soleum. Alright, I'm just going to finish up making this. Here we are at last. 1 soul extractor. Now we can just plop this down and plop it down right here. Now it's going to need some fuel. In packs that use RF, it can use RF, but we can just toss some coal in there and it'll store up an internal battery. So if we want to finish filling this one, we'll just need another 10 pork. Each one of those will give us half an essence point. Now we solved a whole bunch of quests, so we should probably see if we've gotten any rewards. No rewards for these. No rewards for these so far. No rewards for any of this stuff, doesn't look like. That's okay. That Soleum disappeared again. Bonkers. What's going on? Okay, there's clearly some kind of bug with that stuff. I don't know, just disappears. Like, instantly. It's not in here, is it? Have I been putting it in here? I've been putting it in here the whole time. No bug. No bug at all. Okay. Soul jar number 4. And now all you do is you use our infusion setup just the same way you would as with a regular clop, except you use the Soleum seed base in the middle, and it's a little less convenient because the jars don't stack, but that's okay. Because this means we'll never have to farm for pigs again. Here we go. Here we go. Very nice. Now another thing I want to do is start working on the armor, because it very quickly gets better than diamonds. So we are going to take some diamonds. Let's take all of them, why not? And we'll need a whole stack of iron. And we'll need a bunch of prosperity shards. So let's start with the Inferium Armor. What is this gonna take? Okay, it's gonna take a diamond helmet. Okay, so we're gonna need 8 each of these Inferium Gemstones, which are, that's okay, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we'll also need 8 of the Inferium ingots. And I guess you make them just like this, yeah? Nope. There we go. Okay. Now we have some of it, or we might have all of it. We can just disenchant this stuff. Awesome. Yeah, let's see what happens if you don't disenchant it. I'm kind of curious. Make the helmet. Chest plate. To take the, yeah, it just took the enchantments off. Okay, now we know. Now the next tier up is Prudentium. So we'll need to do all of this again. And we'll get our ingots. And we'll make Prudentium Gemstones, Prudentium Ingots, and I'm sure, whoops, let's get out of there. Okay, here's the next tier. Now the tier after that is tertium. Now we're going to need a lot of essence to make that stuff and hopefully to make the next tier up. So we're going to make something to help us out. We're going to make one of these seed reprocessors. And it's easy enough to make. We just need another one of those machine frames. I did find that one. And then what else? We'll need some Soleum ingots. I think it was 2 iron hose. Probably some more iron. Let's see what's involved here. Okay, we'll make the hose. Oh, we'll need a whole block. Oh no, not for that. Okay, so let's go ahead and make ourselves 2 Soleum ingots. That didn't work. What am I doing wrong here? Oh, of course. I'm getting the crafting recipes mixed up here. Whoops. Here we go. Our Soleum ingots. Now each tier of this goes faster, as you might expect. Let's just make all of these, many as we can. As we keep doing this, we're certainly going to go through them. So we'll need 2 more of these. Each tier goes faster and uses less fuel. And what it does is it turns seeds into essence. So it's very handy. We're going to upgrade it, hopefully at least to the tertium tier. But for now, here's our Prudentium seed processor. So to get the next tier, we can go ahead. Where's my crystal? I threw it in here, didn't I? Get these out. Didn't build the storage quite big enough. There's stuff we can do. We could add another row of drawers up there. So let's just get enough to make some tertium for now. I'll start with a bunch of Prudentium. And now move up to the next tier. It starts to use the infusion crystal up. There is a version of it that doesn't take durability, but we're going to need to get to Insanium and let's see, at least tier 3. Doesn't actually look that bad. We might want to work towards that. So that gives us a little bit of tertium. I don't know if that's going to be enough, but we're about to find out. Go ahead and make the blah. I think we're going to have enough. Very nice. So go ahead and make this thing, and we'll put our ender chest to use after all. We'll just pump straight into the system with this. I don't know if it makes a difference. It probably doesn't. Put our reprocessor there. Get some coal. Throw it in there. Works the same way as this boy. That's a third tier, so it holds a lot more forge energy, which is a weird thing to say in this pack. And we'll just hook this up with a good old-fashioned hopper. So now that we have a good amount of tertium, we're going to do the same thing. Just make 8 tertium ingots, and we're going to need more prosperity shards. Glad I've been mining these every chance I've gotten. Sure do go through them. And now we should be able to upgrade these to the next tier. And these are all just a straight upgrade in every way over diamond. Okay, I've suited up. We've got some decent enchantments. We'll be okay. We're gonna go get some levels and some more soul shards. And there's a vampire. We got night vision on the helmet. It's great. So I'm gonna proceed with the crops. You get the general idea now, and I won't be showing too much more of that unless there's something specifically interesting about them. But like I said earlier, we kind of want to look at getting into a master infusion crystal. So we're out here by the blood altar, and I made a new spell. Let's see, yeah, here we go. It's just self-heal, 2 amplifies, and 2 extend times. And check this out. I'm gonna stab myself in the face a bunch here, so we can fill up the altar. And then we'll just go ahead and cast this. And look at that go. And by the time it wears off, I can just cast it again. Stab myself in the face a few more times. Well, what I'm doing, the reason I'm stabbing myself in the face like this, is because we want to upgrade this altar to the next tier. And we're going to need a bunch of the blank slates. And we're going to need also, not necessarily to upgrade the altar, we could upgrade the altar all of the way eventually, just with blank runes. But that's not the best way to go. We want to upgrade the runes themselves so the altar, is better. So with a blank slate in here, you see the counter is counting to 2,000. And when that's done, that's going to give us some reinforced slate. That's the highest tier of slate we can make with this altar. And what I want it for is at least the rune of speed. I want to say that's only reinforced. Okay, that's only blank slates that we have to worry about. What about the rune of self-sacrifice? Okay, that's what we need the reinforced slate for. That'll give us more LP per stab. But we're doing pretty good here with the healing. So we should add it anyway. And while I was testing that, we actually ended up with enough blank runes to make 20 more of these boys, or enough blank slates to make 20 more blank runes, which is enough to make the tier 3 altar anyway. So that's what we're gonna do. We'll just throw all of these up here. I'm sure this will be enough, right? One more. Excellent. We're also going to need 4 blocks of glowstone. So what we're going to do now is replace this deep slate. We can. Oh, we've got Nature's Mend on this thing now. That's right. Let's heal it up a little bit more. We're going to replace the deep slate on this level with blank runes. We'll need 20 total. There we go. And you can see this in your blood magic guidebook. It can be 2 of any block, and then either prismarine lanterns or glowstone. We have glowstone. I think we have prismarine lanterns, but we're gonna use glowstone. So we're just gonna go up 1, and oh, I wanted to change those. That's right. Gonna throw these in our mason's table here. And get some more of those. Cool. Oops. A little too close. There we go. And we got a tier 2 altar. Now we're gonna put the glowstone on top. And 3. And 4. And we have a tier 3 altar. Now again, the tank size hasn't gone up. That's something that we're going to have to do, and it's something that we can do now. We can make these runes of capacity, which take imbued slate. Those are a reinforced slate tossed in there, and as you can see, they take 5,000. I want to say we have 10,000 total storage in here, plus the buffer. So the runes of capacity, and then eventually the rune of augmented capacity, which is the next level up. You probably figure out how that works. Gonna help us out a lot. But what we want for the immediate moment is the next tier up of Blood Orb. Now that's gonna take 2,500. This thing holds 10,000, so we're gonna need some of those runes of capacity. Now the first upgraded rune we're going to make is speed runes, and we're going to make 4 of them. It's just blank slates, blank rune, sugar, and any kind of stone. We're just going to change these out. Now if you do change these out like this, it's important to keep in mind that if you break a capacity one, and your altar's filled to capacity, you're probably going to lose that blood. But we'll just pop these in here, and our operations will go quite a bit quicker. Next thing we're going to do is a bunch of these runes of sacrifice, which are blank runes, reinforced slates, and some gold, and some stone. And these will give us a little more bang for our stab. Let's get the rest of these up here. And put them into the altar right here on the corners. Aha! We made the runes of sacrifice, not the runes of self-sacrifice that I meant to make. That's okay. We're gonna be importing mobs to here very quickly, so that's not the end of the world. The runes of capacity are a whole 3 buckets apiece, and we need the imbued slate, so we're talking an investment of 8,000 LP per crafting thing. So the runes of speed really helped us out. But let's go ahead and make 4 runes of capacity and see how we do. Got our divination sigil in here somewhere, right? Yeah, so 10,000. Let's go ahead and put some in. So 4 will bring us up to 18,000. So they're 2,000 apiece. So let's make some more. So what we'll do is make a whole bunch more. I thought I had more than that. I did not make enough buckets. Let's make some more buckets. Let's see, there's 2. I want 6 more. So 6 times 3, that should be 18 more buckets, right? Vastly underestimated the number of buckets I would need. There we go. So now, with 8 more, we should go from 18,000 to 30-something. So now we have an altar with a capacity of 3,400. More than enough to make our tier 3 blood orb. And once you've finally got an altar that can handle it, it's only a block of gold to make it. There we go. Nice. Now there's 2 parts to the Master Infusion crystal. The binding reagent should be easy enough. It's just a glowstone, a gold nugget, redstone dust, a gunpowder, and I say easy enough, but it takes one of these apprentice blood orbs. Wait, that's the wrong blood orb. There we go. And there we go. Takes one of these to get this stuff. But we got it now. Hey, 1 binding reagent. The other thing we're going to need is an Insanium Gemstone, and we make that just like the other gemstones, but it's going to take a lot of essence. Good thing we happen to have a lot of essence. And by going up the tiers, we can get, I want to say it's just 2 that we need? Yeah. We can get the necessary 2. We just had to make 1 more regular infusion crystal, but now we won't have to worry about that again. So let's see, what was the other part? I already forgot. Oh, the binding reagent. We've already got it. So we can take our arcane ashes, throw the binding array in there. Ooh. And then, right, we need a diamond or prosperity crystals. And this is definitely going to be worth the investment. Because we're going to make at least all the required seeds, and we'll see if we need any of the other ones that were available in the pack. Oh, that's fancy. The lightning? Glad we're doing this outside. Don't set my roof on fire. Nice! 1 Master Infusion Crystal. So that's going to have to about do it for this time. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.